Hello. So I haven't filmed one of this style videos since I moved into my new apartment, which is kind of wild because it's been like 4 or 5 months now, but I did finally get the whole thing situated. I've been doing some planning and I thought I would just show everyone. This isn't going to be a plan with me, it's going to be a flip, but I did want to go over the new planner that I'm using for memory keeping for 2021. So what we have here is a printpression A5 wide spiral. As you might know, like everyone pretty much jumped ship from the Erin Condren train for a multitude of reasons. And I really liked that layout. I really like that size for memory keeping. I'm not the kind of person that can do a split weekend. Like I do things on the weekend. I don't do things during the week. So like I really need those 2 full columns. So 7x9 is like an ideal planner size for me. So I wanted to continue using that. I was looking at my other options because a lot of like smaller planner shops are releasing their own like coil bound 7x9 type planners, and the printpression one was the one that I kind of liked the most. There were obviously a few things that like if I was designing it myself I would have done differently, but like this checked all the boxes for me pretty much. So I'm gonna do a quick like explanation of the setup. You did get to pick your cover, by the way, which I thought was really cool. So I uploaded an image of the Bun Squad. Obviously, it is the same front and back. And you didn't denote a coordinating color, but they picked one for me for the inside covers. So I thought that was really cool. And it's like a sturdy, you know, the planner material the cover material that you'd expect from a planner. So this planner does have clear dividers, and they do come with like that little cling seal on them, so you do have to take it off. They did come with stickers for the tabs. I didn't use them because I wanted to make ones that match my colorway. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I do also want to call out that the cover is removable, so that's pretty nifty. And if I recall, I think you got to pick the coil color as well. I don't know what his like stock situation is. I know that he does releases, and I know that like his shop is one of the ones that is kind of hard, like you have to order it right when it gets released. So if you're interested in that, definitely keep an eye on his social media accounts to see when he's releasing stuff. So it's undated. Every month has the clear divider, which I'm gonna decorate in some kind of way. And then you've got like a blank page, and then you've got monthlies. I'll show you the empty ones. That makes more sense. They are sized to fit like the Erin Condren style kits. I feel like a lot of shop owners have done that going forward because it's just kind of like what we're used to. But it is undated, so you can choose which day you start, which is nice. I know there's a big debate between Monday start and Sunday start for calendars, so there's that. You have your sidebar and you just have your big empty space. I really liked his layout because it was so very like neutral, and I very much like how plain this is. If I had to pick, I wouldn't even have these lines here. These guys over here are fine in my opinion, but like I would just do like one long column. That's like literally my only gripe about this planner. But that brings us to the weekly page. So this is an Erin Condren ruler, and it fits if you want to use those. I have like 8 million of them. I would love for shops to come out with these too, but I'm not holding my breath. So the existing rulers that you have will fit in here, and you just have your 7 days, undated, unlabeled, very plain, very neutral, which I personally like. There's lines over here, and I do like that there's a little square here because it kind of helps you with like, I like to put a full box here, and it just helps. So that's the overview of the planner. So I'm just gonna do a little flip through of January right now to show you what I've been up to in January. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that January was like kind of unhinged, a little stressful. I work in healthcare software development for a pretty large hospital network, and my life since last March has been COVID related, but starting in January, it's all vaccine related, and we've been working like ridiculous hours. Like I've been working 60 to 70 hour weeks since the new year started. And it's been a lot, so I've definitely had to like figure out how to like balance that. It's been we're finally working on it, and I'm feeling a little more able to like manage things. But that's why I've been a little bit like radio silent. So here we have our monthly. I did not fill this out. I'm still like playing around with like how I want the monthly to be. This is just memory keeping, so to me I don't really feel like I need to track my bills. I'm not like flipping to this to see. I thought about doing it for like historical purposes, so I might still go back and like fill that in. It's just like rent, the energy bill, whatever. But this is a monthly kit from Bubba Bear. I feel like I gravitate toward Jess's monthly kits because they're hand drawn, and there aren't that many shops that do monthly kits that are like custom art. I think it's just because they're like a bitch to draw, and like all the sizes, and there's so many different like monthly planners that people are using now. But I do appreciate that she does the monthlies. I have to pick up the March one probably soon. I'm trying to see like when she's releasing her April, because if I could get them both at the same time, that would be ideal. But anyway, I decided for my monthlies and my memory keeper, I'm just gonna do like a simple like sticker, one sticker to summarize the day. I'm going back and forth between doing like a little like blurb with words too, but you'll see there's a lot of working this month. There's a lot of like low mood stickers. It was a lot. It was just very taxing for me. And then inauguration day, I had to throw in that party in the USA, you know. So we had the PVC as well. I used that little like washi to indicate that. And there's a lot of that related stuff going on. For the first week of the new year, I used this kit by Samantha May Sticks. It's really cute. It's foiled. I don't use foiled kits that often. I think you've probably like caught on to that. I do like to use them for like special occasions. It's just a little nicer. And I just like, I didn't have a New Year specific kit this year. I wasn't really seeing anything that like caught my eye. I wasn't really feeling the party theme because, you know, it's like COVID. I did go hang out with two friends. They're like the same two friends that I've been seeing throughout the pandemic. So it's like, we'll like pick a day and then all agree to just like not do things up until, you know, the day, so that we're not like exposing ourselves really. And then we'll see each other and then also like quarantine for 2 weeks or whatever. So we did that. We just had like a chill night in, you know, made drinks, ate food, played games, that kind of thing. And I was actually off like this whole week. So that was great because that's effectively the last day that I've had off this year. Was January 3rd. No, I've had a few days off, but I've definitely like checked into work at least once a day, like every day since then. But yeah, so that was that week. And like, I haven't figured out the sidebar situation yet either. I was thinking of going back and like printing out like pictures and putting them there. I just haven't done it yet, and I'll probably wait until I have like quite a few weeks to do that. This next week was my first I like how I said that I don't use foiled kits often, and then like the 2 weeks in a row are foiled. This third one's not. Okay, cool. This next week was like back to work, like, and I worked 72 hours as indicated by this. I didn't realize that I used the same sticker twice. Whatever. There's a lot of work stickers because, as you can see, literally all I did that week was work. Basically, they were like, hey, we're gonna start giving out vaccines like next week. What can you do for us? And our development team was like, we pulled it together. We did it. I don't understand how, but we did. So we built an entire vaccine administration software in like a week, and it works, and it's scheduling thousands of people a day, and that's not frightening at all. Okay, so yeah, you can pretty much just see that everything I did was either working or like the insurrection, which all I could do was put like dumpster fire the biggest oofs and write insurrection o'clock, because those are my feelings on that. Got a little flippy laptop sticker that just says just cannot today, because that's how I felt this day. I had to teach myself a program in a day. And then the kit itself is actually a subscription kit from Sumlilthings. I subscribe to them. I used to PR for them. They don't have a current PR term right now, so there are no PR people, but I really like her shop. I like bunny shops, obviously, but the subscription kits are like really nice, and the themes are super creative. This one was like a nice icy tundra coffee one, which was great because I had just gotten my Nespresso machine for Christmas and I would not shut up about it. So we did that. And also I drank a lot of coffee this week on account of the whole 72 hours of work thing. Next up, we have this kit from Miscellany Boulevard. I like bunnies, okay? This is a very like Alice in Wonderland, cute little bunny kit. There's like not too much happening this week either because, like I said, we're still working. On top of that, I also had to prep for the PVC sale, so there's like extra like nothing, no leaving the apartment happened like this entire week. I pretty much just noted that like I got hit on in the laundry room, super fucking awkward. I detest my existence. I just, you know, like nothing says hit on me like wearing a hood and a mask and like doing your laundry, right? This is just the existence of being a woman alone in an apartment complex. And I worked and I prepped for the PVC, and Brisket got these BarkBox toys that they sold at Costco. Oh my god, if you have a Costco near you and you have not seen these and you have a dog, please go do yourself a favor and buy them. One of the toys is a little Costco card, and it's my favorite thing that when she brings me the Costco card, I'm like, hello, have a good day, ma'am, like as if she's like trying to enter. It's just a whole thing that I do. I live alone and I work a lot, so this is what I do to entertain myself. Anyway, the BarkBox toys were super cute. All I did was work. This kit's adorable though. And then we have the week of inauguration. So this kit is from the sticker party, and I really appreciated that she offered it in both a digital and a physical. And as another shop owner, I do appreciate that her digital kit was the same price as the physical. I know that she did it because she released it kind of late, and she's Canadian. She does use Chit Chats, but she's Canadian, so she wanted to make sure that like shipping wise, everyone who like needed it got it. But you know, I have sticker paper. I have cutting machines. I'll do it myself. So I did like that. We have some cute little like overlays. I did also start going to therapy this week. That's been fun. I got a therapist. It's like a whole thing. Nothing like learning that all of your fun personality quirks are just anxiety. We've been working through that. Anyway, the PVC sale also started this week. It went Friday to Sunday, but then I also extended it to Monday just to get people, you know, give people an opportunity to have an extra day to shop. And I feel like that's really all I did that week. So then the last week in January, we've got this really pretty kit from Cricut Paper Co. I forget if this was a roulette kit or a regular kit in her shop, but the colors just are really great. I guess like a lot actually happened this week though. Like I got more responsibility at work. I ordered moss balls, like the Marimo balls. They're just really, oh god, I love them. They're simple. They're decorative. I had to work on my PVC orders all week. I bought a record player, and then Actually what happened was Weezer announced a new album on this day, and they only released one song, and I like went through it. Like I listened to that song like 50 times, and then I pre-ordered the record, and I didn't own a record player, so then we had to buy a record player. I wasn't gonna immediately get one because they're kind of expensive if you want to get one that doesn't like ruin your records. So I was like, well, maybe like for my birthday, like we'll see like what the deal is, and maybe we'll go from there. But then I got a gift card from work for Amazon, and I was like, record player. So I bought my record player, and then the album released on Friday, and I listened to the whole thing, and then I think I actually got the album in hand on like Monday or whatever. That's been my experience. So I own a record player now. I'm one of those. And not only do I own a record player, I own a beaded curtain and a lava lamp and a record player. And now that's what I call yacht rock on record. So there's clearly a theme going on. This is how we're coping with 70-hour work weeks. Anyway, that was January. I'm really liking this. You know, it's just like, it's like an Erin Condren, but I feel like it's even more neutral, so it just makes everything prettier, and I don't have to like white anything out. So that's been great. Okay, let me know if you like this style of like monthly flip through versus live plan with me's, and I will see you all later for probably February's flip through because I'm already done with that too. It's called procrastinating. Okay, later.